Top in the morning to ya.
Hey, Mike, you're back after a 3-episode hiatus. How you doing?
He got a Matchbox car stuck up his.
Inside.
I won't talk about where it got stuck, but
This is my first episode.
In some time.
I'm a guest.
Yeah, what's your name?
Peter.
Peter Cottontail. Shout out to Chris. Speaking of Matchbox cars and anuses, do you remember that scene in the Jackass movie?
Yeah.
The first one.
Me and
Yeah,
Kevin were
that
talking
was
about
so
it on
funny.
Xbox the other day.
Oh, really? Nick said he just went back, was watching the other night. Sometimes when I'm just doing shit, if I'm cleaning or something, I'll just put on one of the old Jackass movies.
The best is just the doctor's reaction to it. He's just like, it looked like little tiny car.
Yeah.
dude, that movie was hysterical, man. And think about how long ago
Oh
it
my
came
god,
out.
all of them. But it was my god, if those guys would have done that now, with that people could record themselves now, that we would probably be in a much worse place. Because how many people would try to reenact that? Because so many people tried to copy them then, and it's they didn't have.
I feel like they wouldn't even be that big if they did it now.
Really?
No.
Because that was so.
It was groundbreaking.
Yeah.
Groundbreaking painting themselves.
The only thing that skeeves me out about, I mean, all right, there's nothing wrong with being gay, but everything that had to do with dildos and asses, Bam Margera just jumped on it right away. Just
Yeah.
oh, I'll do that.
Probably the worst Jackass skit I ever seen was in what was it, 3D? Yeah, 3D, when he went into a porta potty and got bungee jumped
Oh yeah.
into the fucking sky. What?
Yeah, it was like one
He
of those
just
rides at the boardwalk.
Covered in
Right,
shit, dude. That probably would have been the worst
One of
one.
my favorite ones though is the fucking the fire hose rodeo, where they have a crane and they have a fire hose going through it and then coming down, and it's a foot off the ground, and then a guy hops on the fire hose and is hanging onto it, and then they turn it on and it starts just fucking whipping around.
Oh my
everywhere.
god, I don't know if I saw that
And
one.
he hits the ground. He's wearing it basically just looks like a full poncho bodysuit basically, and he fucking hits the ground so hard it rips open the back of it and his ass is bleeding and he's limping away, just my ass.
It's just, my god, they're so I don't know how they ever lived their lives without always being in fear.
Yeah, some of the
around
funniest.
They
each
were
other.
drunken on drugs all
Oh,
the
yeah.
time.
Well-
Some of the funniest things that they did were it weren't even the main skits, those little in between things.
Oh,
in the
yeah.
first one, it was the scene of the guy. They'd play the Jaws music and he'd come up behind them with the buzzer and buzz a piece
Yeah,
of
I
hair
love
off
that one. Yeah,
or something like that.
I just
Or
love.
even anything with Wee Man running away from.
Oh my
Princeton.
god, that shit was
In
fucking gold.
India
Yeah.
Yeah.
or wherever they were.
It's just you see this guy, the little guy running around. You see this fucking dude, this big dude
Oh, getting
running
after
around,
him.
chugging after him. So funny, man.
Another one of my favorite skits is actually with Wee Man, and they trick him because he's sitting on the stool and they're gonna have this guy throw cards at his ass crack.
Oh, yeah.
But they
Put a
hook up.
zapper
Yeah,
on.
they hook up.
It's an electric stool.
Yeah, it shocks his ass, and then he thinks he has it all figured out, and he's just oh, you guys got a card throwing machine in here somewhere, and they all just fucking lose it.
Two of my favorites. The one is so simple, and I think they're both from the newest one, not Bad Grandpa 3, where it's the high five. They have the giant hand in powder.
Oh yeah,
And it whips around the corner, and the one guy comes, Wee Man, he's just high five, bud. He goes to put his hand up and just gets fucking smacked down. And the other one is they're in the hotel room. They're dude, some chick put this fucking note on on our room. And he puts Wee Man up on a fucking stool, and he's reading it, and they made it super small script, and a fucking just punching glove comes through the wall, through the paper, and knocks them out. I love
yeah,
it.
it's like a boxing glove hooked up to a air compressor, and it just
Yeah.
fucking shoots out.
I love it. That's Jackass, and I'm Brandon. That's
And you're a jackass.
Peter. That's for fucking sure. That's
Peter
Kevin.
Frampton.
Who's Peter Frampton?
He is.
What's a Frampton? That sounds like a famous actor.
It's a famous musician.
Is it?
Musician.
For what band? Pink?
Peter Frampton.
Yeah, isn't that just the name
think
of his
he was just-
band?
he was a
yeah,
solo
he,
guy.
yeah.
Frampton.
I think.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I was gonna say I heard that name somewhere.
Peter. Yeah,
I'm not well versed.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm pretty sure it's
his
just
work.
his name.
Yeah, good at R&B. This is the Foreplay Podcast, where each day of the week we do talk time, would you rather's, and do you know topics. And Mike's going to do that shortly. Monday, we tease out our topics. Tuesday is talk time, whatever we want to talk about. Wednesday is for would you rather, and then Thursday is a do you know question we post to the group. Friday, the whole video goes live at youtube.com/4playvideo, where you should subscribe to our channel. And in the description of each video, you can follow and like all of our social media pages. It also goes up in audio form on iTunes and Google Play Music. Saturdays, we play video games.
Bitchio games.
Yeah. Some
What is
Fortnite.
it just app?
Joe Coy. Michael, what is your topics this week?
All right. So,
As he remembers
we're going to
them.
be talking about some spooky stuff. Just
Easy.
little spooky stuff. Kevin, we're going to be talking about spooky stuff.
Okay.
Kevin hates spooky stuff.
We're going to be talking about Brandon's birthday party at Color Me Mine.
Oh my god. Are we actually?
No, but I'm just going to leave it at that.
Okay.
And then Wars of the Stars.
Wars of the Stars. Some of
Yep.
my favorite stars. Wars.
Wars of the Stars.
All right, talk time, Mike. What is spooky stuff?
Just Halloween memories. You know, it's coming up. Or it will be up already by the time this goes live.
This is how. Never liked Halloween.
Neither did I, because I was
Ever.
allergic to chocolate.
That's unfortunate. I just didn't like chocolate.
Chocolate.
So I remember.
First of all, what the fuck is wrong?
I'm
with
not
you?
a sweets person. I'm savory over sweet. Because I used to always. I had this spooky black ghost pillowcase, which was my Halloween bag every year. And I would always, the
Filled it
following
with
year,
bars of soap and be Christian with it.
probably, I would always have, when I would go the next year to get it, still have candy in it from the previous year. I just never ate it. I never ate it. It would just like sit somewhere.
Where would you
Was it
put
like
it
a full bag of candy though?
I mean, it was like I used to do some work. I used to collect. I mean, I'm sure we trick or treated. I'm sure together, did we not? I don't remember.
I don't know. I honestly don't remember, but I can't imagine we didn't.
I think the first
No, I definitely came to your neighborhood one year,
Had
at
to
least
have.
1 year.
had to have. I think the first year I didn't was freshman year of high school. That was the first year I didn't trick or treat.
I was like on or off for a period of time.
You just
going.
wouldn't go.
I forget.
Like 1 year I would go, and then next year I wouldn't, and then
But it was still just so much hype when you were young. Getting
Oh,
off
dude.
the school bus to start.
or
and-
just fucking sprinting after the bowl that's outside a house that no one's home at,
Please take one.
and basically tackling each other to get there.
Yeah, it was such a nightmare going to school that day in your fucking costume.
Oh my
That
god.
sucks, dude. You were like, and especially like they wouldn't let you wear the mask, so you don't have to wear the bottom.
Yeah.
it wouldn't
You look
make
like
the
an
costume,
idiot.
It wouldn't make sense. Or you like paint your face to try to, create the mask.
Yeah, I remember I was
It's
I
rough.
think I was like Scream 1 year, and
The blood scream where you would
yeah,
squeeze
you
the pouch
squeeze
and
the
it'd
thing,
shoot.
and,
yeah.
the blood would run down the
Novel.
face, but it's got like this little like plastic over the front, so blood's not going anywhere. It just recycles. But
Would you get in trouble?
no, because you couldn't wear the mask, so I'm just walking around like pumping a fucking pumping a fucking thing in my head.
And it was also like a heart. Do you remember it? Right?
Oh, was it?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was like a little. It looked like a heart
Huh.
that you would squeeze the blood in because I had that too.
I don't remember, but
Oh, dude, but it's so funny how some memories stick in your head. And honest to God, I would have put the person on blast anyway. But I don't remember who it was. But I just know in second grade, this person dressed up as Goku from Dragon Ball Z. And we were in second grade, and it was like the last class. And he, like the poor kid peed himself in the middle of class. And
Yikes.
everyone knew, and he was in his Halloween costume. I just remember being mortified for the poor kid. And I still remember just Goku, P, second grade, this poor kid.
That's a rough time.
Rough
Goku
time.
peed his pants.
Yeah.
I remember somebody dressing up as a fucking cell phone 1 year.
When
Made
you were
it
younger?
themselves. It was cardboard.
God.
It was at Emma Havens.
I never made a costume. Because I'm not artistically inclined, shocker.
Yeah, no, they never looked good to me, so I had no intention of doing that.
Hey, me and you were talking last night. I think I might be Dwight Schrute this year.
It would look amazing.
I think the time is now. I just need to get a toupee, one says.
You need a mustard shirt.
That's easy.
And
the big old glasses.
And you need...
I need the Casio sports
beats
calculator
watch.
watch.
You need one beat.
Battlestar Galactica.
Just got to carry one beat over my shoulder all night.
You need what belt did he reach in karate?
It has to be black because the
I don't
one
think
scene is like...
He was not a black belt.
No.
They might have just given him his black belt.
What?
Just out of,
No,
No,
because Jim says something to him, and he's like, "Oh yeah." Jim's asking him, he's like, "Did you know there's a belt above black?" He's like, "There's no belt above black." And then storms into another office.
I don't think he's a black belt either, though, because I remember
He was in a class with children.
Yeah, and then he gets like all over the dude when he gives him like the next belt up. Or
Yeah,
something,
but no, why?
It wasn't.
What was the
I think
ceremony
it was like
for
a
in the
brown belt or
office?
some shit.
Yeah.
Oh,
He
yeah,
was walking
yeah.
around in the
Yeah.
office with it wrapped around his waist.
Yeah, he has the sensei come to the office at one point too.
Well, it's at the very end because that's when the big boss is there, and he's like, Dwight said he wanted to get his belt in the place he loves the most, and that's what kind of makes David, whatever the fuck his name is,
Oh,
give him
Robert?
the push. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
To
Robert
make him the
California?
manager. No, not Robert California.
Oh.
The guy from the other guys. Can't think of his name. The boss, the first boss, and then he goes and starts suck it.
Oh.
Can't think of his name. But yeah, spooky stuff. I don't remember what. I don't even have like a favorite costume because I was never into it. My mom
I wasn't really into it either.
was
to be
always super into it and would deck the house out, and like my neighbors would come and help her set up her house because she would fucking go all out. But
honest. All I remember when I was like really young is like no matter what I was, it had to be dead. Like if I was a Power Ranger, I was a dead Power Ranger. Like,
interesting little
it
boy.
Just literally anything that I was, it was a dead whatever.
You're just obsessed with death.
Yeah, you got to be spooky.
Fascinated by death.
I remember that's what my dad said. It was almost like a rule. You had to be something scary. Like you
Well, I
always
feel
like
like
he
that's-
was.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
He was really big about that too. I remember. Oh, one year? I don't know if you went. I had my birthday party on Halloween. It was like a Halloween birthday party.
Oh,
It was dope.
dope sauce.
Great time. I had a fog machine.
Oh boy.
Got lit.
Wow.
Got lit in 5th grade.
Fog action.
Actually,
Look
no.
out.
5th grade. I think we saw the SpongeBob movie for my birthday.
You
You were at that one.
I'm a goofy goober.
Yeah. Dude, come on. That was hype in the moment. That fucking song, badass.
That is the movie that defines our generation.
I don't think I've seen it since we had my birthday party in 5th grade.
I watch it every Sunday
I'm sure you do.
I never went to the theater to see it.
in my
I did.
very small SpongeBob SquarePants underpants.
I'm sure.
Yikes. Jesus.
Is anyone doing anything for Halloween this year?
I'll tell you what I did last year for Halloween.
What'd you do?
I went to a friend's house with a couple people there, and we had a keg in the front yard playing some kind of rock Halloween music on a boombox.
And just
getting
drank.
hammered out front with a huge cauldron of candy, and we couldn't wonder why any mom didn't want to bring their kids up to get some candy.
It was the mash. Wow.
Oh, the Monster Mash.
Mash.
Hype. Hype. Me and Kevin had a pretty fun Halloween like 2 or 3 years ago where
I've been the same thing for Halloween the past 3 years.
fucking
Rick Grimes.
Rick Grimes
Just
from
because
The
it's so
Walking
easy.
Dead.
It's
Oh.
him from the first episode when he's in his sheriff's jacket and a hat, and I just walk around in that. It's so easy. Everyone
Well, technically, you could be the kid too.
yeah, I could be like I think that's what I changed it to last year. I was like, I'm running around going, Carl.
Well, the year we did that, everyone gets mad at me because they tell me I'm just myself, but I wear it was a T-shirt. It
He
said,
went to Target and like bought a Halloween
Amazon.
shirt or whatever.
I'm just here for the booze, and it's a couple of ghosts. It's fucking gold, and I put a sport coat over it.
Yeah, no, that's not being something at all.
I'm here for the
He
booze.
does the same thing on like St. Patty's Day though. He goes and buys another shirt for that holiday.
It was
It's like,
the Lucky Charm man throwing up. Sport coat over it.
and he just puts the jacket over the.
It looked
shirt.
good. But that Halloween, me and Kevin walked, not an exaggeration, 74 miles in New York City.
A pub crawl in New York.
And I'm pretty sure I smoked 74 Black and Milds and walked
he was destroyed.
74 miles.
So you walked a Black and Mild.
Every mile.
Yeah, you walked a Black and Mild.
He doesn't remember half the trip.
No.
Switches.
I just remember walking. We just didn't. We were always walking.
Walking.
It was bad.
We were
I think
walking.
I think we checked after.
Yeah, someone had a
we
counter
walked
on them.
Like 30 something miles that day or something stupid.
Something absurd.
It was a large amount of
But yeah,
movement.
Halloween gets a little more. I think it's gotten more depressing each year.
Yeah, because now it's trunk or treat. Trunk
or treat.
That really took off, right? I
Yeah,
remember that was.
people don't go to houses anymore.
I remember when that just started, the trunk or treat thing, and now
Wait,
it's
what the
become an
what the
even
fuck?
bigger.
It's
What?
like
I don't even know what this is.
You set up in a parking lot and you have a bunch of candy in your trunk. Sounds way more creepy than going house to house, but yeah, you bring your kids to the parking lot and then they just go from car to car and get candy.
What? So kids don't even have to fuck it. We used to have to
Yeah.
put the work in.
Yeah, we would know the neighborhoods and houses that had the best shit.
Yeah, and you'd have to fucking walk all day.
Yeah, I
I'd
remember.
be exhausted.
I would walk around like
Lake Riv was the shit.
we would start on our like my little stretch of street, and then we'd go over into Sky Manor.
Did
Over
that
that
up.
way, and there was always, dude, it was always so clutch. We'd get to a house, and this guy would be handing out
Full size candy bars.
no
Money? Is he one of those old guys?
no cans of America's Choice soda.
Oh
So I'd
god.
walk up and I'd get a fucking grape soda every time I go up to this guy's house. It was so awesome, dude.
I'm just now I'm just gonna be an old dude just handing out Pabst Blue Ribbon.
Here you go, son.
There
No,
you go,
but
knock
I
yourself
remember
out.
there's this one house by my neighborhood that gave out like like the boxes of candy you get at like the movie theaters and
Yeah.
stuff. Yeah, they'd give
The
out
full-size
fucking
bars,
those.
Yeah.
That is
Fucking like
That's
Sour
awesome.
Patch Kids and stuff.
When you were real
It's
little
amazing.
too, did your parents have to go through your candy first? Did they do that
No, I
to
ate all the razors.
you?
there was a point where they started that.
My parents would have to take it first for I remember a very short period of time.
They do a taste test and then wrap it back
Yeah,
up.
wrap it back up, lick it, see if it's good.
The underrated part of Halloween was after you trek miles, retrieving all your refined sugar. You sit down with all your buddies afterwards, and you'd go through the trading process.
The
You're
trading.
trading all your candy, all the
Yeah,
shit you
so
don't
I
want.
would-
Here, you want my fucking stupid ass lemon heads? Here,
Take
give me a
them.
Reese's.
Just
Yeah.
give me the Skittles and the peanut butter cups, and that's
it would
all I
basi-
wanted.
It would basically be like, all right, yeah, you guys can have all my chocolate. I'll just take like pretzels or something.
I hate those.
People will give you pretzels.
The spooky
Halloween-
pretzels.
Halloween
Yeah.
bag of pretzels.
That they were this big. They had 3.5 pretzels in it.
Oh my god.
There was
I always
also
loved the old ladies that gave out dimes.
that's what I'm talking about. The old people would give out the dimes and pennies.
Here you go,
Fuck,
kids.
here's a Tootsie Roll and 7.5 cents.
It's like, lady, if you took all these fucking dimes, you could have just got a huge bag of candy.
There's also something special when it was on a Friday or a weekend that you didn't have school the next day. 'Cause that was always the worst part. You'd have a great night, and then you had to fucking go to school the next day. You wouldn't get off.
See, I always dreaded when the actual walking around and getting candy part would end, then the trading would end, because then that's when everyone would want to sit down and throw on Friday the 13th.
Oh yeah, because Kevin
all that crazy ass
hates horror.
shit.
I love
As
it.
a kid, like I mean, I could watch those like slasher.
Oh, yeah,
movies
now
and
'cause
stuff
they're
now,
funny,
'cause
yeah.
they're dumb. But as a kid, oh my god, no way, not a chance. I'd be watching that shit.
At youtube.com
I'd be in the room 'cause I
/4play
wanted to act like kind of tough.
and
I'd
try to
in
be
the
a
room
big
and
boy.
I'd have a pillow like just over my
So you
face
could
enough
lift it up in case.
to where
Yeah,
I
and if you
could-
were around the Schultzes, they loved all that shit, right? When they were
The
younger?
first time I ever saw The Exorcist was at their house,
Yeah.
and I would fucking crap myself.
Mike remembers. We watched that for my one birthday party one year.
We watched it in broad daylight.
Oh,
though,
yeah.
so it wasn't
Terrifying.
as bad. So like we were watching it in daylight. So I was watching. I was like, oh, this isn't too bad. And then I got home that night, and I could literally not fucking sleep a second, dude. It was rough.
I got scarred because the story is we had a birthday party and I was like, let's get the scariest movie possible. So I Googled it probably and it was like the original Exorcist. Mom, Dad, I need the original Exorcist. I remember we were watching the movie, and if you remember in that movie, every so often the devil just flashes like,
Yeah.
on the screen. And I went to go let my
Oh,
dog
I
out.
remember.
Went to go let my dog out, and there's the TV next to my back door. There's a giant closet glass mirror. So it fucking flashed on the screen, flashed off the mirror, and it looked like the devil was outside my back door, and I remember shitting a brick, and this is ingrained into my head now till the day I die. That was frightening, to say the least. And we ended the night by putting a hot dog in Christian's pillowcase, and he slept on it.
Yeah, I watched at their house. I like scarred myself. We watched the original Exorcist, the original Omen movie.
I don't know.
I remember that.
Do you remember Louis and Nicky?
Yeah,
they were like extremely into horror movies too. Like they always watched like all the Freddy and Jason movies.
I don't know if we ever watched with them, or I mean, I probably did. I don't know.
It's so funny though. We really need to do like movie commentaries and watch some of these, because I remember even being like scared to watch like the fucking Chucky movies, and it's like
I still never fully watched any of those because I think they're fucking. I never even.
I just remember being as a kid. Stupid. I just remember, like, I don't even know if I watch them. Just being like, I'm not watching that because that looks fucking scary. And now I love horror movies. I'll go see fucking anything.
Or like Leprechaun or anything. Like I never even
no, I didn't see those.
Watching any of those.
I know one of them was like Leprechauns in Space or something. It's like, yeah.
The one that terrified me was I was at my cousin's house, and like his sisters and stuff were all a little older than us, so they had a bunch of friends over. And there's the one main room, the main living room where like there's a TV. That's where they all were. And then there's like a back room that me and him were designated to because we couldn't hang out with the older kids. So we were back there. I don't know what the fuck we were doing, but we were playing like Sega or some shit. And then all of a sudden we heard that they were putting on some type of movie that we weren't allowed to watch. So instantly when they told us we weren't allowed to watch this, we were like, all right,
we're watching it.
We're gonna watch it. There was a way we could sneak, get
an
behind
angle,
the couch and look. They were watching a movie called Clown House.
No idea.
I don't know when this came out, but it was a horror movie involving clowns or some shit. And apparently, like when we like snuck out and we peeked over to the couch, and apparently it was like one of the scariest parts of the movie was like on at that point. And I just remember me and him poking up, seeing this, watching it for like 5 seconds, getting shit pissed scared. I don't even know what I was
shit. That's a good word. I like that. Shit pissed scared.
Seeing it and then just scurrying back and like talking to me. We're like, what the fuck were we just doing? Why were we going? And it scarred me for the rest of my life. Like that, I think that's
that your fear.
Yeah.
I remember being in tears of laughter because me and Mike one time had a slumber party at his abode, and we rented some fucking clown movie that was like on demand, and it wasn't like it. Movie. It was supposed to be. But it was like a killer clown, and it looked like it was a health movie. Like, it was filmed horribly. Like, it had about a $5 budget. Do you remember this?
I think we were trying to watch House of a Thousand Corpses, and somehow we picked that movie.
And it was just, like, cartoonishly awful. I just remember dying of laughter.
Yeah, it was really bad.
Gotta find the name of that one. But now, modern day, it's like guys have it so easy. Like, girls have all this pressure that it has to be sexy for them. What? And it's fucking stupid, like costumes.
No,
like there's like
hold on.
That,
no,
there's like that whole stupid thing.
No,
that's
I think it's a lot different. I think girls use Halloween as an excuse to dress pretty much naked.
A lot of fucking girls do that, yeah. But I think it just creates pressure for other girls, and it's like stupid and unfair.
I feel like they're not. I don't think they're like
pressured. I feel like for as many girls
if they
want to
do it, they're gonna do it. If they don't, they don't.
For as many girls that there are that do that, I mean, they might take advantage of that for something. There's just as many girls that just throw some fucking rabbit ears or whatever over their head, and they just go out and do whatever. Oh. This is the same. I don't know. I don't take it too. People do whatever the fuck they want. Who cares?
I'm also thinking about being 3-hole punch Jim that he was, and I also already have my other costume, but Nicole won't let me be it. I have. Like Jim did in the office one year. I have hello, my name is, and I'm just going to write Steve on it. What are you for Halloween? I'm Steve. Oh my God. Genius.
Get creative.
It's so easy. That's creative. Have you ever seen someone do that? Nope. Would you rather, Mike? Go ahead.
All right. Would you rather have your birthday at Color Me Mine or Chuck E. Cheese?
Now?
No, that's not the question.
Fuck.
What in the fuck is?
Because I had a. Why did I say that last night? Me and Mike were playing some Xbox.
You were just asking Chris if you're gonna come to your birthday party at Color Me
Mine. No, I asked Chris. I was like, "Do you want to go to Color Me Mine tomorrow?"
What is that?
You don't know what Color Me Mine is?
It's like this place that has all these like blank ceramic things, and then you go there and you can color them like with paint.
Oh my, ew, dude, that's so gross.
Yeah, that's awful.
What is that? A beach ball?
It's a basketball. Can't change first. So, one year for my
that
birthday.
Looks like absolute
I never claimed to be an artist. It was a lot harder than it looked. But you would paint your object, and then they would like, you're an artist. I'm like, what? They baked it, right? They would like cook it at like 10,000 degrees, and it would like glass in it. Because you can't see on the video, but you can see it's shiny on the video. But it's like, I don't know, it's like smooth. I don't know how to fucking describe it.
ceramic.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah,
But it would
People
just,
know what
you
ceramic
go
is. It's
somewhere,
not like-
paint it with your friends. I had a birthday party there one year. I don't know. That obviously wasn't my
Let's go.
decision because I'm not an
I feel like-
artist.
no,
so
I thought you went. I thought you went there for Sabrina's birthday one year.
Ooh, Vincent's, I think. Yeah. Maybe you came too. Or you were with me? I don't know.
You know,
No, I just remember you saying something, and I thought it was her birthday.
Oh, yeah, I know Sabrina definitely did. Vincent, I think, did as well.
that would be funny as shit. I feel like
If we all went there and did it now. It's right across the road from
not only
me.
that,
Yeah,
if we
it's right. It's literally.
if
like
we
right
all
there.
did one of those with the women, like what some women do now, where they go and it's one of those wine and painting parties.
Oh,
Oh,
my
yeah.
God,
They
yeah.
go to, if we
If
do
we
it.
should definitely do that
Me
and come back and
Jasmine were
report.
talking about doing that and just going in like pre-gaming and just going in hammered.
Oh, my God. It
No,
sounds
but
like a
then
fucking
I feel
ball.
like the picture of all of us afterwards
All
showing
of
our
our-
paintings. Where like Mike's would be just fucking elaborate and awesome. I'd be somewhere in the middle, and then Rosa
Me
would
and
have,
Nick.
like,
No,
stick
Nick, I'm
figures.
pretty sure
No,
is
Nick-
as unartistically inclined as me.
Nick's would be
That would be a fucking catch.
Nick's would be pretty rough.
All right, so
Nick.
the actual would you rather, now that we got Color Me Mine
Well,
off
if
the
Nick was
subject.
getting drunk, I want to say he'd be the. You ever see the Tosh.0 video where the dude that paints with his penis?
No, that doesn't seem possible.
Dude, he paints like a perfect picture of Daniel Tosh with his penis.
What is he sticking in
And-
their
and-
urethra?
They don't show it.
So how do you know he paints it with his Peter?
I'm just taking his word for it.
All right, actually, I don't want to know any further
And he can
details.
get different textures by going from flaccid to hard.
Oh my god! Oh my god! This country.
All right, now the real would you rather. Would you rather the skin tone of your body to change color with your emotions, or have tattoos show up all over your body of what you did yesterday?
Oh, so like
Fuck.
Basically, like a story of yesterday that just starts popping
Shit.
up all over your body in
Wait.
tattoo forms.
that'd be a.
Oh my god.
I feel like that'd be a boring tattoo display.
What? Why
Well.
is it just?
Woke up, sat in class, came home,
Or even if
played
it's a
video games.
Play video games.
even if it's just like 120 degrees out, you're just constantly wearing like long sleeve shirts, pants, turtleneck.
So even if you're, taking some time with a partner and or yourself, it appears on your body in detailed form.
Yeah, well, I mean,
'Cause that's-
I'm imagining, I'm thinking this as like the tattoos would come out pretty creative too, though. You know what I mean? Like it wouldn't just be like a dick going into a vagina.
It would be an artistic
Yeah.
dick, an artisanal dick, one might say.
See, the good thing about the tattoo thing is like, I feel like if you're just like passing by people and they see tattoos and stuff, like if you're just passing by people, you're not gonna see crazy
Yeah.
detail. So it'll just look like, all right, that guy's just decked
Yeah.
out in tats. Whereas like if you're walking around as like a fucking green envious, you're literally fucking green.
Yeah.
'Cause
But
you see something
imagine-
that makes
Well,
you
because
jealous.
this is what I'm thinking though. In this world where this happens, it would be I wouldn't be seen the way you're saying for having a different skin color, which doesn't make sense. But does that make sense? Right?
Well,
Like if
let's
I
think
was
of it-
seen as blue, people wouldn't be like, "That fucking guy is blue." They would be like, "That fucking guy is depressed" or something like that. Because blue, like
Yeah.
with the emotion and everything.
But yeah, I mean, is that how?
That's how I
Is this
view
a-
it.
Is this an isolated environment where like you're the only one that has this, or is it you're living in a world in which people
Let's just say
change
everybody
color?
has it, but you have the choice to do it.
To live in whatever world.
To do which one you'd rather do.
Yeah. I don't think I want to live in the world or I see what people are feeling.
Well, no, not like you're picking the world. Like, say it's the world, but like, all right, say you had the choice of either or when you're born or something.
Oh, and everyone's
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, you either have the skin tone thing or you have the tattoo thing.
Yeah, still, I don't want people to know how I'm feeling. So I'd rather
Alright,
just...
what you got to hide, dude? Just be true to yourself and others.
I'm a ball of emotions.
So you just be a fucking fluctuating
Rainbow.
rainbow
Oh,
the
yeah.
entire day.
You know, you go from tired, sad, depressed, horny, angry,
That's a
upset.
psychopath.
What?
Well, actually, I don't know. I think psychopaths don't have feelings, so you would be like an anti-psychopath.
What's a psychopath?
Psychopath?
Who? Not I.
Jesus Christ.
Nah, I'm gonna have to get the tattoos because like Kevin said, I don't really do anything. Exactly. You're gonna see me going to work. You're gonna see me playing some video games.
Well, the one cool thing about that, though, is like how awesome or how horrific it would be if you were day drinking all day and you just had a crazy blackout stage and you woke up the next day and you
See,
just
yeah,
have
you
to,
can have
like,
some
get
fun
the
with it.
You just have, you just have to
what
get
you
the
did.
story in a mirror, like looking around your body.
See, you no longer have to worry about blacking out because you'd have all the deets. It's like also a little memory. If you had a really good day, you get to
You just
experience
cut
that
your
day
skin
again.
off.
As long as the tats like stay off my face.
Yeah,
Oh, you're decked.
yeah.
You're decked.
Oh, I don't know.
So you have it like a.
Because I don't know.
I'm-
Like
all
I can
right,
respect.
yeah,
I respect all the everything. It's when people
It's what
are
you would
covering
get
their
like
face
if you
and
were a
shit.
doctor. So basically, you can have it from like the base of the neck, and then it would stop
Everywhere
like
else.
right here.
So everywhere. But you're fucking
Yeah, pretty
I
much
wouldn't be able
everywhere
to
but your
deal with,
face and
like,
neck.
a thing coming over my face like this, where I'm just decked out and like.
I love for the audio listeners that Kevin just took every finger he had and put it over his face. To
It looked like one of those
illustrate
things
tattoos.
from Alien that just like
Yeah.
suction cup to your face.
Fucking necromorph, or that's Dead Space. Xenomorph is Alien.
Is it?
Rest in
I think
peace,
so.
Dead Space.
R.I.P.
Such a fucking sick game,
I've never beat them actually, and I would love them.
dude.
I'm going back to play them soon.
I don't get it, dude.
They just
NEA
closed
says-
down the studio. That made
No,
those.
I torrented
Oh,
Dead Space 3 one year.
yeah.
Got it on my computer. Was halfway through the first mission. Dude, the graphics were amazing on it, and somehow my computer was running it fine. My laptop, halfway through the first mission, and then shit just goes
They upped
haywire.
the graphics, and your computer shit the brick and couldn't do it.
What? In the middle of me doing
That's
the first
crazy,
mission?
Yeah. I
It
have
just crashed and
I have a
wouldn't
feeling
do
it's the way
anything.
you obtain that video game that might have an impact.
I don't think so. Why would it be running fine and then just
Because they caught you.
right?
All right. Well, you've been illustrating all the stories, but what are you picking? What are you leaning towards?
Well, also, I feel like there's a lot of times in my life that I'd want people to know the way I feel, but I just don't say it.
Ah,
So
I see.
think I'd rather just go with that one.
There's another side to that coin, definitely.
Yeah, I didn't think of
And
it
I
that
think
way.
I'd rather pick my own tattoos because you can't really have your own tattoos if you have the other thing.
Because you'd be constantly fluctuating.
I like what you said there because eventually, like your part, like you and like Nicole starts like she could already kind of read me as I am and how I'm like doing or feeling. So if it's like oh fuck, don't fuck with Brandon, like not don't fuck with Brandon, but like he's not good right now, give him some time. It's like I guess you would start to get colors that would like blend to signify like if you're really happy, or like a color for like I said, don't fuck with me and shit like that. And like you said, it could express how you're feeling without having to say or do anything, which would be interesting.
What's crazy with this just sort of hit me too, the tattoo thing, is it's almost like a social media like feed, almost like how
Yeah.
what people use that for now.
Oh
Because
yeah.
I feel like what
Huh.
people would end up doing is like
Oh my god,
I had
doing
this-
things to show
doing
up on that.
things
Wow,
to,
yeah.
like, all right, I'm gonna do this so I can get this sick picture, and it's gonna get a shit ton of likes. So I'm gonna do this, and like, but meanwhile, you'd have people doing that. Where like, So, oh yeah, I'm gonna do this thing so I get this sick ass fucking tat all over. Look at what I did yesterday. And it's like me
Now,
leaping off a cliff or some shit.
I get really mad at you people because you haven't given it a chance, but you basically just wrote like a Black Mirror episode, which everyone out there needs to go watch.
I watched it.
Oh, you did watch some of it?
It's fucking sweet.
You watched all of it?
What? There's like 4 seasons out,
Yeah,
right?
but they're only like 10 episodes.
Yeah, I think.
Did you
I
watch
think
this?
I'm on the 3rd season.
Okay, there's a social media one in there, and it's crazy where it's basically like everyone's social media is in their eyes, and you rate each reaction you have with someone, and every person lives with a social media rating. So if you have a bad rating, people like don't talk to you.
Oh my God.
And like every interaction you have, so everyone is so super fake. They're like, "Oh my God, how are you doing?" And then they get the
Or how
every
about the one
interaction you
where,
rate.
everytheing's recorded, and you can like.
Oh yeah, there's
rewind
also
through all
one where your
memories and
eyes
stuff.
are recorders, so you could rewind and zoom in and pause on
And
any
like
conversation.
people can show you their memories like through a TV. They could just
Chromecast
it
to the TV basically.
and it starts getting great. That one was sick.
That's the crazy thing with that, like what we just mentioned, because like that rating thing, that plays a huge fact. Because anytime I do anything now, I almost just like look it up to see what the rating.
We were just in a
Yeah.
liquor store, and Kevin was debating on getting this pumpkin ale, and he's like, "I'm gonna look up the rating real
Which
quick on it
one?
and see how it is."
It was one from Brooklyn Brewery. I mean, I should have like. That's the thing. You never know if you're actually gonna like.
The ratings
the
are just
based on
arbitrary.
how other people feel.
all
about it. You never
perspective,
know what
yeah.
you feel.
There's certain things that like I take that more to heart though, like ratings online.
Hotels.
Yeah.
Don't
that
fuck
would
with a
definitely
1-star
be one.
hotel.
Yeah, no.
I also feel guilty about that because I never rate things. I need to start doing that.
That's the thing. It's like, who are the people that are actually rating
Yeah.
this shit?
Usually douchebags and
'Cause I
old
don't.
people.
All right, I'm picking my tattoos because I don't, and I like the
Picking
idea of the other
color
one. But
me mine. That's the only reason that came to mind because I had to do with changing colors.
oh, really? Is it color?
And I thought of that what you said yesterday.
Color me mine. All right, Kevin.
I don't know if I'd be able to handle turning green out of fucking nowhere.
But I mean, it would be normal.
No, I
People
know
would
it's
just view
normal
you
in
as
that
being
world, but I
green.
don't know.
Like
but-
I'm not saying like you would be like that green screen green, but like it's just like a tint to your skin. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
but you would still be green.
You're not gonna be hot pink or
Yeah, no.
whatever.
So it's like a.
It would just it would yeah it'd basically
Noticeable,
be like
but-
you're blushing but with a different color. You know what I
Interesting.
mean?
Yeah.
No, maybe I'd do that.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm very.
Yeah, because the tattoo
Intense.
thing kind of that did put me off a little bit towards it, because it is like well people on social media only mostly post the best of their times, and it's like people might be starting to
I've
Because
got
try
a
to do one
couple,
cool thing every day.
Gotten a couple of shit pictures through Snapchat though.
Shit pictures. Oh,
yeah,
like,
people taking pictures of their
dookies?
shit and then sending it.
I've gotten a handful of those myself. Nick's a big dick. I mean shit.
Big dick, huh?
Fuck you, Nick. Nah, just kidding. He's a big shit taker picker. No, he's not. I'm just messing with him because he's not here.
Picker.
Yeah, I can't speak.
Yeah, I'll go
Really?
with the. I'll go with the
Color me
Tint.
mine.
The tint.
The color
Tinter?
me mine.
Me
See
and
what
Kevin are
happens.
going to color me mine.
I thought you were the tattoo.
You're the tag guy.
What? Dude, what are you on today?
I've been up forever. It seems like. Any Hoosers, do you know, Michael? What is it?
Wars of Stars.
Where's the stars?
The untold story of a young man and his Muppet.
Nope. Nope.
And
In a
Spaceballs.
galaxy far, far away.
Mike wants to go over the best Star Wars movies, and now we can only do this
And the worst.
and the worst because Nick's not here, and Nick's a big Debbie Downer.
And the
I'm good.
burst. Yes, please.
So there are 7. Or Jesus, hold on. Are we putting Rogue One in there?
What about
Star
The
Wars
Last Jedi? We've seen it already.
No, not definitely not filming this 2 months in advance.
We're going to pre-talk.
Oh my God, we could speculate a skosh on there, but I mean, the best one I know. Does everyone know the best one? In my opinion,
Empire.
yes. It's the easy answer. Now, Mike says, when we were talking about what we were going to do before this, he doesn't really remember some of the older ones.
No, I remember them. They just gelled together for me.
Yeah.
I think just like watching them so much when I was younger that even like rewatching them when I'm older, like it I don't know.
Well,
they just all gel together.
Well, this is the thing. As a younger kid, I fucking loved the prequels. It was like fucking Jedi everywhere and all this shit happening. It's not till you're older where you think about them. And I'm not one of these prequel fucking haters. I don't think they're good Star Wars movies. But it's more Star Wars, so I like them. They
also came out like you said, like it was like the prime age to
we were
for
perfect.
them to come out to where like you couldn't hate it as a kid.
No. But now, but I still, like I said, I still like it. It's more Star Wars.
Yeah.
Yeah. But, I mean, to me, the easy answer is Empire. The most things happen in that movie from start to finish. So much goes on. It leads perfectly into Return of the Jedi. You get the big reveal at the end of Empire about Darth Vader being his dad, and spoilers.
Plus, you have Hoth.
You have Hoth. It's, my God, that fucking battle.
Of Hoth.
Oh.
Okay. All right. Yeah, that is my.
That's how
one.
that's how it starts.
It's fucking dope.
With the fucking what are those things called?
Tauntaun.
No, the fucking man bear pig.
Oh yeah.
yeah.
Worm. Something with a W. He goes into the Tauntaun.
Yeah. He fucking.
You're
fucking
talking
Leonardo
about
DiCaprio's it.
You're
bear.
talking about the
I can't think of the name.
Yeti.
The bear.
Yeah, the Yeti.
I don't know if that's what it's called.
It's something with a W.
Or a Y.
Yeah.
There you go. It's a Wampa. See, I told you it was a W.
Wait. The Back to Tank.
Yeah, see? Yeah, that's the same movie. It's also the movie. Wait. Is this? Oh, no, this isn't. Is this the one where they kiss, or this is only the one where she kisses him on the cheek at the end?
No,
they
kiss
lick each
in the,
other's
they kiss in the
gums.
first. They kiss in A New Hope. Leia and Luke.
Oh, yeah. See, those minor details. That weird fucking
I mean,
incest.
they didn't know.
Yeah, but it's like weird that
How
he
could they
chose
have
that
known?
road.
They're in fucking.
Oh, no, they have no
space.
reason
Yeah,
to
but
know.
George Lucas knew that
That's
sick fuck.
That's what we're saying. I mean, first off, if you haven't seen it, go watch. This was my favorite video growing up, and Mike knows it because I showed him 100 times.
Star Wars kid.
Insult. Triumph the Insult comic dog goes to the premiere of Phantom Menace.
Yeah.
That video
I
is
think I've seen
fucking. I showed you 100%.
Yeah, you've definitely seen. I mean, showed me. But George Lucas actually wouldn't have known that though, because originally that was just supposed to be like a one-off movie. It wasn't. There was never any.
Well, that's why it's from start to
anything
finish. It's a
more.
complete movie.
Well,
Yeah.
I think he.
I'm sure he had ideas.
He had
but,
like a.
but no, they didn't.
I don't
they
think
didn't.
he planned on doing anything after that though.
No,
I
they
don't
didn't
think,
realize the success it was going to be.
Yeah,
They had
that's
no
what I
idea.
mean. Like,
Because it was it wasn't a big budget film or anything.
No, not at all. Dude, they had to make so much caveats if you look into the making of that film. Like, the reason you know how the bands are all that fucking, like, weird same guy? It's because they couldn't afford other aliens. Like, he wanted to do different aliens, and they couldn't afford it. So, I'm going to go off Empire, and then, I mean, to me, the next best one is
But wait.
Return of the Jedi.
But wait.
Why?
If we're talking about the bar, real quick,
The Rogue One, because I was
that
going to
is
go
the
there.
only dude that gets sliced by a lightsaber where there's blood.
Really? Wow, yeah. I didn't think about it.
Yeah, dude. His blood doesn't coagulate.
Interesting. That's because everyone else dies in space.
We just said the dumbest shit ever.
Coagulate. It's a great word.
Coagulation.
No, but yeah, lightsabers are supposed to sear the wound the second they hit it anyway, so there wouldn't be blood.
Oh, you don't know what kind of breed it was. What kind of species
It was a wampa.
It was not a... Oh,
No, it wasn't.
no.
There was not a wampa in a bar, god damn it.
Two wampas walk into a bar.
Could have been Watto.
Shout out to Watto. Ani.
Or, what's the bounty hunter from Battlefront 1?
Boba Fett. Clone Daddy Jango Fett.
Alright, let's move on.
All right, second best Star Wars film, Return of the Jedi.
No.
You're going with the original one?
A New Hope.
Episode 2, Episode 2, Episode 2 for
Mike's
every single one.
The best, the worst, and the everything in between.
Fucking, it should have been the best one.
Which one?
Why? Attack of the Clones?
Attack of the Clones has the last like 30 minutes of that movie.
Oh, it's awesome. Yeah, with
No,
all
I'm
the
not
Jedi.
gonna- All right, this is all I gotta say about it is that if they stuck with the storyline that Jar Jar Binks was like the evilest Sith in the entire
Did you ever
universe,
read that whole
yeah,
thing?
That, and they were supposed to do that because there's hints in the movie
Yeah, that he's a
that he
Jedi.
should have been,
Yeah.
but they just didn't do it because somebody, I think George Lucas didn't want to do
No,
it. I think,
because toys, and they wanted to fucking try and sell toys. That's how
or is
all
it-
these
or
characters
wasn't it
were.
just the audience reaction to him, and he fucking bitched out because of it?
I mean, that might have been after one, but
Who knows?
so many people in Star Wars are designed, and that's how it originally was, because he basically created action figures like with Star Wars. Like he
You
blew
saw that
them
again
up.
in the Last Jedi. They're already gonna sell another
BB-8, and now
this other little fucking stupid
it's
Pom-
the
pog.
Porgy,
Por-
something like that.
There's
Pog
an
or
evil BB-8 too.
Yeah, it's like BB-9. It's something fucking stupid. Like
BB-9.
BB-8's a perfect. No, it's like it's got a letter in there.
I don't
which-
even like BB-8 to be
no, I think it
honest,
was cool.
because
BB-8 was
R2-D2
dope.
is the fucking OG.
Well, let's talk about the Force Awakens, because I love the Force Awakens.
Force
We're
Awakens
jumping
might be
around,
my number
bro.
3.
We're jumping around.
Yeah, well,
Force Awakens might be my number 3.
because to me, I think I like it more than the original. The original is like the last one I think about wanting to go back and rewatch. When I like want to go back and rewatch a Star Wars movie, it just
Don't
I
let
don't
this
know.
distract you from when the droids attacked the Wookiee planet.
That was Revenge of the Sith, right? Where the Wookiees
Yeah.
get attacked.
yeah, Kashyyyk.
Revenge of the Sith wasn't bad either.
I
I
love that movie.
like Revenge of the Sith.
No, because it shows
It's
you.
such an
It
evil,
shows you.
badass, dark movie.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it shows you the turn of Anakin. It shows you how he aided
he
the
fucking
Emperor
slaughters
to
the
take
fucking
over
Jedi school.
the galaxy.
As we're talking about Revenge of the Sith, because so many key deaths happen, can we talk about
Wait.
Snoke for a second?
He's a bitch.
Who the fuck's Snoke?
Wait,
Is it
no one
Windu?
knows. No, it's not.
Is it the
Windu.
Chancellor? No, I hate the Chancellor. There's no way
It's
they're
not.
gonna retcon that he's back.
It's not.
No, I basically think this is like
A new-
the most powerful Sith of the universe
The
kind of thing.
You think it's the guy who trained Palpatine?
Plagueis.
Yeah, Darth Plagueis.
I don't know if it's Plagueis. I don't know. I don't know what
But
they're
who
gonna,
the
I hope
fuck-
it's an
I-
original. I don't know.
No, I think it has to be somebody. Because why wouldn't they just tell us at
I
this
feel
point?
like he's like in one of like the book storylines or some shit.
I
like,
don't.
Probably,
I don't know if they
you
could.
what I mean?
I don't think they could do that though. It's got to be a name. Because why keep it such a mystery then? Like you would just tell them. We got introduced to we got fucking Phasma out the ass, and we didn't even see them in the movie.
Well, she's coming back in the
Yeah.
in the
Well, because
next
they
one.
realized they fucked up.
No,
Let me
I
just-
think
Let me
what
just push this.
I honestly think what
Gigantic.
happened was
it.
they probably had a whole like thing for her, and for some reason that like scene and whole thing didn't work out, and they just had to do something
cut
to
it, yeah.
show her.
It's such a cool fucking character. But yeah, Snoke. I think it might be Windu.
It's
I
Han
really.
Solo.
I think it
It's
might
not
be.
Mace Windu.
It's Han Solo, dude.
Yeah, playing both sides.
It's not. It's not Mace Windu.
That's the theory I like the most.
No, it's a decent one, but I mean,
It makes sense.
No.
He would hate the Skywalkers. Is Luke gonna be bad?
no.
Is
Luke's
Rey
gonna-
gonna be bad?
Luke's gonna die.
Exactly.
How do we shift to this? What were we on our list?
Because I was talking to Revenge of
We
the
were talking about
Revenge of the
Attack
Sith.
for the Clones, and then we went to Force Awakens.
Well, that's
and
what.
then
See,
Revenge of
that's
the
what,
Sith,
Star
and
Wars
then
is so
Force
much
Awakens.
fun. I fucking love talking about Star Wars.
All right, real quick though, Revenge of the Sith.
Yeah.
When Anakin starts to go on his fucking rage when his mother dies, did you not get like chills up your spine when he's in the desert and he's
Oh my
about to just
God.
go like rage on the fucking sand
Tusken
people?
No, that was an
Raiders.
Attack of the Clones. That he destroyed them.
Was
Oh my
it?
god, yeah, because he goes from there to Geonosis.
Yeah, he fucking.
Oh,
decked
that's
them in
the
Attack
end of the movie,
Clones.
right?
Yeah.
That's where you see hints of different things. That's why Attack of the Clones was key. I feel like I don't know.
Yeah, that's
The
the.
more
Is
I
that
think
the
about
very
those
end of the
movies,
movie?
the more like
it's so
there are pieces of them that are.
That's why I'm saying it's so tough to like. We should do the best of the prequels, I think, and like we can't. It's so hard to put them all together because each of them have key. Like first off, Darth Maul, which they fucked up the whole fucking trilogy by killing him. Qui-Gon.
People could argue that Qui-Gon is
one
of the greatest Jedis we've ever seen. I mean, because he was technically the beginning of it,
the master of Kenobi.
General.
And Kenobi was
badass. He was also Liam Neeson, so there's that.
Because like you can't say Luke is the greatest Jedi of them all.
No.
What the
fuck he do?
You know,
he
it's
fucked
funny
up
about
everything when I don't know.
Well, he could have, but he left his Jedi training with Yoda to go help his friends.
Let me just like the very first fight you see Darth Vader in when he fights Obi-Wan.
Oh, so anticlimactic.
Oh my god,
that was the worst fight scene ever, and it's so hard watching now. But I actually read stuff about. I read stuff about that, and like in that movie, they actually like George Lucas thought of the lightsaber as more of like a huge claymore from the like medieval times. So like he thought of him as like a two-handed wielded like sword, like it would be like take a while to like actually full swing and shit.
That makes sense.
Now
so that's how they thought about it, but then they changed it.
Like this is the thing, like everyone gets really pissed too because it's like, oh, you gave Yoda a lightsaber and he's flying through the air. Well, I don't like that argument because all the fights we see in the originals are with all fucking older people really having lightsaber battles. You're not seeing younger people in a lightsaber battle. That's why they hate fucking Yoda that he like I don't think they need to make Yoda spin through the air as much as he did. Because he's supposed
goofy.
That was goofy because he's supposed to be
awesome.
It was cool when you were younger, but still he's supposed to be the Force man. Like he should have been everything about the Force.
Yeah, that was him using the Force. You don't see anybody else
he had to meditate.
Walk.
Yeah. But
that the lightsaber battle in Phantom Menace was probably the best of any of the movies.
Oh
Between Kenobi, Maul, and
Qui-Gon.
At the end of it.
Oh my god! Do you remember getting those? I still get the chills thinking about when he fucking clicks in the other one.
Yeah, well, because we didn't really know what he had yet, and then you see him pop the other side out, and fucking he just starts.
He's fun to use in Battlefront.
He's so overpowered.
Why did they kill him?
He's technically not dead because
could he be? Is he Snoke? They retconned him. Could he be? He could be Snoke.
No,
he just thinks everybody's Snoke.
Who's Snoke?
Darth Maul is literally tatted from fucking head to toe and has spikes coming out of the top.
That's why he's Mace Windu because he got zapped to shit. Snoke is Windu 2017. Windu is Snoke 2017.
I mean, you could think whatever you want. I'm not gonna assume anything because I'll just let it be.
Well, you didn't see the newest trailer as well, right?
Oh,
you did. Yeah, you watched it.
I also don't even feel like they're doing anything smart with these movies. I feel like he's just gonna be his own character.
It's gonna be kind of a letdown now for me.
What?
Because he's Mace Windu, or he's got to be somebody. He's so mysterious, and he's the fucking super evil guy. He's the one who plucked fucking what's his name? Kylo Ren from the Solos.
I don't know. I just like after seeing like The Force Awakens, how it literally mirrored the other one. I feel like they're just not going to do anything like really like clever.
No, they
the other movie.
No one knows what the story of this.
This is what I said, and Kevin could probably vouch for it. The moment I walked out of the theater, I was like, "That was awesome." But how good this movie is going to be dictated by how good the next one is. Because if the next one, this is
Rogue
Empire,
One was 10 times better than Force Awakens.
But that's a separate thing. But if this movie, The Last Jedi, is just Empire, which I don't think it is from the little I've seen in the trailer, then I think Force Awakens goes up even higher for me. Because Force Awakens is it's safe. It is a New Hope.
I don't think Rogue One was better than Force Awakens.
No.
Oh no, I liked Force Awakens better than Rogue One. But that doesn't take to me. They're like on different planes.
The last like 10 seconds of Rogue One were fucking badass.
It was awesome.
Oh no, I loved Rogue One. Don't get me wrong.
And also, that's the only Star Wars where everyone just dies at the end.
Yeah,
it's very dire.
Look, you knew it was gonna happen, but it was so cool too that like going through that movie, it didn't click till the end. Like while I was watching it, I didn't think that.
Neither did I.
Like that they were all gonna die, you know.
I wasn't thinking about it at all.
But we knew going into it.
I think that's why the ending is also so intense too, just to take your like.
mean, because you heard in A New Hope, you heard about all the when they mention that scenario, you don't hear about any of them. So it's like they never mention any of these characters. So there's no way any of these people.
Well, yeah, and there's also the thing that people get pissed about because Mon Mothma and I guess it was Return say many Bothans died to get us these plans, but that was for the second Death Star, and people got pissed at that. I got originally pissed at that till I figured that out.
Oh, that's another thing. If in The Last Jedi, if they're creating another Death planet, I'm checking out. I think
it can't be.
It's done.
No, because they did it literally.
How else are they gonna reign the universe?
Let's create a weapon the size of a fucking Earth, but you can sneak into a little hut and burst one generator, and the whole thing fucking implodes. Like, give me a break.
The golden Star Wars way.
They should just make a big made with a vacuum. Switch it from
that's
to blow.
That's the one thing that I didn't like about Force Awakens is how that weapon, like that whole thing was on such a grand. The weapon was on such a grand scale, but the movie took place in such a small.
No, that's what I'm saying. I never once was like feared of the weapon. Like when you were younger watching like the original, it was the fucking Death Star.
What do you mean? The weapon in that one was fucking badass. That thing was taking out moons and planets.
Yeah, but that was the thing.
Time.
It took out too many, and they did it like without batting a fucking lash. Like all of a sudden, he just fucking destroys 7 planets.
Yeah. Well,
like what the fuck?
It was taking out the planets and then it's moons all around them.
Yeah, but still, it was like
I don't know. It was cool because you saw like. I don't know. It was just cool seeing it from the planet.
Yeah, you
saw like the laser beams through the atmosphere and shit.
It was a cool scene, but still, it was like in the original, they blew up Alderaan, and you see fucking Leia just like devastated. And to me, that was more impactful than fucking The Force Awakens.
Think
she was just coming off of a cocaine binge. That's
fair.
The scale of everything made a lot more sense in the originals because this one was like, it was literally a weapon the size of a planet, and you were only seeing something that you were seeing an area of that planet the size of like New York or something. It was like you weren't seeing a massive area.
I think I come down that. Oh my god, I'm actually having a hard time picking the worst Star Wars. I just kind of want to do everyone's best.
This was actually a bad time to do this. Now that I'm thinking about it, because if we waited.
Oh no, we're gonna talk about Star Wars again when The Last Jedi
I know,
comes
but
out.
if we waited, and then we would basically just rate it from best to worst trilogy, and count Rogue One in this new trilogy.
The question is this trilogy just gonna continue, or what the fuck are they gonna do afterwards?
It's gonna be a yearly.
Oh, I know we're getting a Star Wars movie every year, but are they gonna continue this trilogy, or are they gonna space it and all new characters in the next trilogy?
You don't think this would be the last one of this story, and then they're just gonna do spin-offs?
No, they're gonna keep it going.
They have to do a trilogy. I think the spin-offs they're perfectly set up right now. Although
The Last Jedi just
did you see they announced the name for the Han Solo movie?
No.
Han.
You're close. It's
It's just called Solo.
Solo, a Star Wars movie.
Solo Dolo.
And I don't know how I feel about that, but I also don't know how else.
Why? Because he's gonna be a solo smuggler until he meets Chewie, and it's gonna be sweet.
Yeah, but why couldn't it be like a smuggler's tale or something? Like I don't know, something with the word smuggle. Why? It's literally just called Solo. So you already see like people photoshopping Solo written on a red Solo cup and like shit like that, like all that stuff. And I don't know.
I don't know.
That
I
one's
like
gonna.
It, but yeah, a smuggler's tale though is like too Disney for Disney to do for a Star Wars movie.
I think this one is gonna, because there's no doubt to me that The Last Jedi is gonna be good. I mean, I don't think there's no chance for it to really be a bad movie at this point. They have all my confidence.
What would you do?
But Star Wars, the Han Solo movie, that's the first one I'm nervous about, because Rogue One I was all about. It was easy. It was a safe bet.
I have faith in Ron Howard.
But I mean, they got to redo Han Solo. That fucking actor. He's got a lot to build up. I'm just saying about the angry internet people.
And I love Emilia Clarke.
What would you do? What would you do if in the Han Solo movie him and Chewie end up crash landing on Earth, and then Han Solo turns into Indiana Jones, and Chewie is now the Bigfoot amongst Earth?
See, I almost wish they would do fucking stupid shit with some of these spin-offs.
That's a comic
Not
book.
that. Is it really? Oh,
Yeah.
I'm sure. But I want them to get like where's the Watto solo movie? Let's find out about Watto.
Watto could go suck it.
Let's find out.
What? That's the little flying guy.
Yeah, how did the Ewoks
I
live?
don't like that guy.
On Tatooine.
How did the Ewoks live? A movie about tauntauns.
The Ewoks?
Yeah.
You can make a fortune off the Ewoks if you did it right.
Yeah, just make a shitload of plush toys.
That's it. That's what they did. You know the big thing about Ewoks in the original movies? That when they went back and redid them, that George Lucas was very mad that in his first run of them, he couldn't get the Ewoks to blink. That was a huge thing that he redid when he was able to go back and correct the movies. Making the Ewoks blink. And the best Star Wars movie is Empire. And on that note, that concludes another episode of the Foreplay Podcast. Each day of the week at youtube.com/4playvideo, you can subscribe to our channel and check out any other video you want. We got some fans in the audience. Thank you.
Thanks out there.
Thank you out there. Keep coming back every day. New videos, but Sunday. And we'll see you guys all next time.
Peace.
Thank you guys for watching or listening.
Please subscribe to our YouTube channel at youtube.com/4playvideo.
If you like what we're doing, make sure to smash that like button.
Be sure to share all our videos with your friends so we could continue to grow. And we'll see you next time.
Bye-bye.